If you're watching this because you're feeling tired of being stuck in a situationship, because deep down you know you deserve better, but part of you keeps holding on, then this video is for you. Hi guys, my name is Thelma and today I want to talk about how to move on from a situationship by choosing self-love, self-respect, and healthy boundaries. First, let's be honest what a situationship really is. A situationship is a connection that almost looks like a relationship, but it lacks commitment, clarity, and consistency. There is chemistry, there are moments, there are mixed signals, but never stability. And the confusing part is, even without a label, it still hurts as much as a breakup because your heart was involved. And detachment is hard when emotions aren't aligned. Now the question is why we stay. Let's be honest, situationships don't continue because they're fulfilling. They continue because they're familiar. And people who lack self-love often stay because they're afraid of being alone. When you don't feel whole by yourself, even inconsistent affection feels better than emptiness. You think maybe they'll change. But they never do, and it's not your job to change them. Potential becomes addictive. You hold on to what they could be instead of what they are. You settle for crumbs because you believe that you don't deserve the whole meal. This is tough to admit, but it's real. If no one taught you how you should be treated, it's easy to normalize bare minimum. You confuse emotional intensity to compatibility. Just because something feels intense, it doesn't mean it's healthy. Sometimes it's just trauma bonding. Self-love is something that stops you chasing mixed signals. Without it, your heart clings to anything that feels like attention. It's about deciding your peace matters more than someone's inconsistency. You detach when you stop hoping they'll magically become the person you imagine. You detach when you understand holding on is costing you more than letting go. You detach when you understand your value isn't dependent on someone choosing you. It's not easy, but it's powerful. Setting boundaries, the first real breakaway. To detach from a situationship, you need boundaries, not for them, but for you. Stop accepting vague efforts. If they can't define what you are, believe them. Limit contact or go no contact if necessary. Distance isn't dramatic, it's healing. Stop checking their social media. Every story you watch, it reopens a wound. Remove access to your heart. No more late night replies, no more maybe we can hang out, no more convenience. Boundaries create space for your self-worth to grow. Rebuilding yourself through action. This is where healing begins. Not with waiting, not with hoping, not with stalking their account, but with action. When you walk away from a situationship, you create emotional space. Now you get to fill that space intentionally. Start with your goals. What do you want to do with your future? Career goals, fitness goals, school goals, money goals. Shifting your focus onto your life, pull the energy away from someone who didn't choose you. Find new hobbies or restart the old ones. You'd be surprised how many interests you lost. Hobbies help rebuild identity, something that situationship tend to confuse. Reconnect with the people who care about you, friends, family, community. These are the relationship that reminds you what consistent love feels like. Build your routine that centers you. Small habits that rebuild your sense of control. Rewriting your standards and getting clear. Walking away is one thing, not repeating the same cycle is another. Ask yourself, what do I actually want in a partner? What are my non-negotiables? What behaviors I will never accept again? What does a healthy relationship looks like for me? When you raise your standards, situationship stops being attractive. Confusions and inconsistency stop being attractive because you have finally learned how valuable your love really is. And if you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share with someone who is struggling in a situationship. Bye, see you in my next video.